Austin is a special place. Its quality of life and strong economy lure more than 100 people to move here every day. But along with that rapid growth comes the risk of losing the very heart of who we are as a community.
While Austin appears on the best cities list for our booming economy and lifestyle, many people who live here simply are not able to share in the benefits of that prosperity.
And you know, there is another list Austin tops, and it's one we don't brag about. Research confirms Austin has the highest level of economic segregation in the country.
While we have a consistently low unemployment rate, most jobs created during the last 10 years simply don't pay enough to meet families' basic needs.
Fast growth is pushing some people out. Young people can't afford to raise their families in the neighborhoods where they grew up, and seniors struggle to stay in the homes in the neighborhoods they love.
That's why we want to talk about bridging the economic divide and creating a community of equity and opportunity for everyone here in Austin.
This isn't a new conversation, just a different approach. Austin was selected by the Kettering Foundation for this special community dialogue. Kettering focuses on ways to make democracy work and find common ground for solving problems. 4
local organizations connected to lead these conversations: the Community Advancement Network, along with Interfaith Action of Central Texas, Leadership Austin, and Civic Collaboration.
Remember, we don't need to agree. It's all about finding some shared direction and values and truly listening to one another. Let's take a look at the goals. To better understand the issue and share our individual concerns. To listen to each other and consider the benefits and drawbacks of each approach. To discuss what business, government, and individuals can do to make a difference, and to identify shared ideas about what we can accomplish together.
We want to make sure as many people as possible in Austin have opportunities to succeed, but we have to ask some tough questions. What can we do to make that happen, and what are we willing to accept to move forward?
We'll be taking 3 approaches to find answers. They weren't developed by politicians or businesses. We talked to people throughout the community about their fears and hopes for our ever-changing city.
Those 3 conversation approaches are: first, leveling the playing field, helping people thrive, not just survive. Second, unleash the creativity of the private sector, finding new ways to foster the free market to be a catalyst for innovation. And third, hold on to what makes Austin special, making sure the people, the places, history, and culture of our community matter.
The goal is to keep these conversations going through wider circles in all parts of the city. We want to hear the voices of people from all walks of life who care about a brighter future for this wonderful place we call home.
Now it's time for a closer look at our 3 ideas. Let's start with leveling the playing field. Consider this. Almost half of Travis County children are Hispanic. These children are our future workforce and taxpayers. Helping them and all children succeed is critical to our economic future.
And here's another important consideration. Ron, you and I both remember when East Austin was an affordable place to live, close to downtown, but families who've been there for generations are forced to leave because it just costs too much to live there.
And it's not only housing costs, it's differences in income and education that are holding back opportunities for people with lower incomes.
I know there are solutions like workforce training, helping more students graduate, and lowering property taxes, but there are trade-offs that we need to talk about.
That's right. Concerns like fewer tax dollars could mean fewer city services. While we want people to have more training and better jobs, do they have the money and time to get that training?
Now it's time for all of you to talk about ways you think the playing field could be leveled and what steps we need to take to get there. Remember, this isn't a debate. It's all about working together, listening, and respecting each other's point of view.
Now, let's zero in on another important part of bridging the economic divide. That's unleashing the creativity of the private sector. While some cities suffer through brain drain, Austin continues to attract bright, innovative newcomers.
And those newcomers are really a great shot in the arm for our homegrown businesses. One way to tackle Austin's growing pains is tapping into these businesses and building public-private partnerships to work together to solve problems.
That's right. Austin is full of small, innovative companies. They're really the backbone of our economy. The mayor has already announced a tech hire program so that tech companies can partner with Austin Community College for paid internships and training programs.
That is a good start.
Sure is.
But I'd like to see those partnerships go beyond business and filter into the nonprofit world. You know, entrepreneurs would help address real community needs like homelessness and hunger.
Yes, but there are drawbacks. Think about it. Would that mean tax breaks for the businesses or taxpayer money going into private companies? And is there a guarantee the public would really benefit from this?
Good points. I guess there are no silver bullets, but let's get started with some open, honest discussions about ways to get Austin businesses more involved, providing opportunities, and what the trade-offs are.
Now the final conversation. It's my favorite. I've called Austin home for more than 35 years, and it's important to me and other longtime Austinites that we hold on to what makes this city so special.
I feel the exact same way. I've lived here since the late 70s. I don't want to be one of those people who says Austin was better in the good old days, because there are so many great ways our city gets better all the time.
Both of us love the live local music scene, the beautiful landscape, the people, just the heart and soul of this city. But we've also seen tears in the very fabric of Austin, and I know we worry about losing the things that make Austin unique.
We do. And we can't solve the traffic and parking problems. That's an entirely different discussion. But we've seen neighborhoods that were diverse ethnically and economically start losing their identities.
What about the musicians? They flocked here in the 70s and 80s. They found this an affordable, welcoming city. Now they find it almost impossible to live on a musician's salary here in Austin.
And you know, it's not just our generation that really needs to be involved in talking about preserving Austin's quality of life. It's the young people. We need to get them interested too.
Sure do. Keep Austin weird. That may be a catchy slogan, but the real meaning is we are a unique, quirky, beautiful city full of caring, creative people. We all want to keep it that way.
And there's no better place to start than a simple conversation. It's a great way to help ensure everyone has an equal shot at the Austin experience.